The Wii U might not have lived a prosperous life, but it lived a pretty good life. And it's essentially dead now. Nintendo released their last title for the Wii U, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, back in March. And the last major release for the system, Cars 3 Driven to Win, came out earlier in June. However, the Wii U isn't quite dead yet. Along with online services continuing on for a while, the Wii U has a few last dying breaths when it comes to game releases. Most of them are digital, but there is one big physical release left. So come on, ladies and gentlemen, on today's episode of Stuff We Play, as we go over 5 upcoming Wii U games that you might find interesting. So the first title you should keep a lookout for on the Wii U is Ebba and Egg, A Hatch Trip, coming out at the end of June this year, which means depending when you're watching this, it's already out, because this video is being uploaded pretty close to the end of June. Ebba and Egg, A Hatch Trip is a dual platformer game. And what do I mean by dual? I mean you control 2 characters as once as you traverse through stages. And you can either control them both at once, or you can make them diverge, but they're still both running while you're doing that. It's like an endless runner in the fact that it looks like you're always running. You're running through these stages, platforming, and trying to avoid obstacles. It's also more of an arcadey type platformer because you're often competing for high score. Ebba and Egg, A Hatch Trip looks like a very original and fun platformer and is being released at the high price point of only $5, which means you should definitely give it a try. Number 2 on our list is an RPG, an old-fashioned SNES-style RPG being released by Kemco called Revenant Saga. And this is a classic-style RPG following a young boy named Albert who gets turned into some sort of immortal being, claiming to have a story that blurs the lines between good and evil and gripping combat. It looks like a lot of fun. Seems to remind me a lot of the older Final Fantasy games, such as Final Fantasies 4, 5, and 6. While the overworlds have that beautiful classical RPG style, the battles actually look more like those out of a PS1 game, such as Final Fantasy 7 or 8. Albert's adventure in Revenant Saga looks like a good time and like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's definitely going to be the last RPG on the Wii U, and at a price point of $10, you should definitely pick it up when it comes out on July 6th. Up next is Hive Jump, which is an explorative co-op run-and-gun shooter game. And what do I mean by that? By that I mean in Hive Jump, you and up to 3 other friends take control of these futuristic robots as you blast your way through procedurally generated levels and a Gunstar Heroes-like fashion. Except it's more Metroidvania in a sense, because even though they're procedurally generated, you gotta figure your way through these areas. You have a map and you have to seek out treasure and bosses and upgrades, and it looks really cool. Furthermore, this is the only game on the list so far that has promised Amiibo support. Amiibo! And I'm interested to see how that is implemented. Hive Jump does not have an exact release date or price yet, but it is set to come out later in 2017. The final digital game for you to look out for on our list is Space Hunted, a game where we play as Jade Hunter, an intergalactic space traveler treasure hunter who crash lands on an alien planet and must fend for her life. It's an 8-bit style game, taking much inspiration from games such as the original Metroid game, and you must travel through over 120 levels, defeating enemies and bosses and collecting treasures and whatnot so you can survive. The game is being created by Ultra Dolphin Revolution and is set to release later in 2017 on the Wii U eShop at a price point of $3. Let's be honest, at that price point, it's worth giving a shot. And you know what? It looks like it's going to be fun, so good on you, Ultra Dolphin Revolution. Wow, that is a creative name. Now, the final game on our list today is a physical release, and it's one that's alright, yeah, it comes out every year, and that's Just Dance 2018. Now, I know most people who are over the age of 11 don't particularly care for Just Dance. I know I don't, though. Granted, it's something that my niece likes to play when she comes over, so I keep a copy of one of the Wii versions. But that's coming out for the Wii U this year. Yes, Just Dance 2018 is coming out for the Wii U. And that's not particularly interesting. That thing comes out for everything under the sun. I mean, damn, my toaster could probably play it. But what's more surprising is that it's also coming out on the original Wii. What this means is Just Dance 2018 might not just be the last physical Wii U release, but also the last physical Wii release. And that's just really weird to think about. Is it going to be worth picking up? Probably not, but it's definitely going to be a cool footnote in gaming history. Unless they release Just Dance 2019 onto Wii U and Wii anyways. So anyways, that's it for today's episode. Are there any Wii U games I missed that are coming up? I know there's one that's a puzzle game called Box Up, but I couldn't find anything on it. And all I know is that it's coming out. I can't find any info on it. So please send more info on that game my way if you know anything about it. But besides that, thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a comment down below about your thoughts and memories with the Wii U down below. And if you never owned one, why not? Remember to leave this video a like and hit that bell or follow us on VidMe. And we will see you next time. Besides its online services, Wow, my copy of Day the Sky Soldier literally just flew out of my hands.